Hi, Annette Reeder, and I am excited to share with you one of my favorite desserts. I love to teach this class at different conferences and churches around the country because it's loaded with antioxidants and it's also going to help you get rid of inflammation. Plus, it tastes amazing. So, are you ready? Okay, this is the Baked Fruit Delight. And all we have to do is just take our fruits and just pour them into this pan. I'm just using an 9 by 13 glass dish. I'm putting 6 apples in here, 6 chopped up apples. And I'll have the recipe down below, of course, so you can get a glimpse at it and maybe make this for yourself. I'm adding some cherries. They could be frozen, they could be fresh. Do you grow cherries? Then I'm adding some currants, 1 cup of currants. Currants are delicious because sometimes people get tired of raisins, and plus they're kind of big and chewy, and currants just have a much better taste to them, and they're so tiny. They're just a beautiful dried fruit. To that, we're going to add some blueberries. Now, if you could see a close-up of my blueberries, you might say, hey, there's something in there that's not a blueberry. That's because I actually have a few blackberries and raspberries in there, because this is what I've picked in my own yards. When I go around and I'm picking my blueberries, and then I pick the blackberries, then I pick the raspberries, and they all end up in the same frozen bag in the freezer. So sometimes I get a little bit of extras when I cook. To that, we're going to add some chopped dates. Like I said, I have the recipe down below. We're going to zest an orange. I already have that ready to go. We're going to add some chopped nuts. Now, depending on how you like your nuts, I kind of like mine kind of big and chunky as opposed to finely chopped. So that's how I have them in here. Then we're going to add some cinnamon extract and some nutmeg extract. Okay, to that we're going to add some crushed pineapple. And the recipe calls for a cup, but you know what? I just go ahead and use an entire can. And that's why it's easy. I'm going to add some dried coconut. And then, last but not least, I'm going to zest a lemon. Between the sweetness and the tartness, it creates an amazing effect on your palate. And every once in a while I get a few lemon seeds in there that I may have to pick out or let my family find them. All right, that's it. All I'm going to do now is mix this up. That's how simple it is. I didn't have to prepare the pan. I didn't have to, do anything except for heat the oven. So I heated the oven to 350. This is going to bake about 25 minutes. What I want is for the apples to get nice and tender. And then all of the flavors are going to blend. And then we can either serve it hot or cold. And I like it both ways. We use this as a dessert sometimes. Sometimes I serve it as a salad, a fruit salad. And sometimes we serve it for breakfast because it is just so delicious. So once I have that very well mixed up, because I want to get that cinnamon and nutmeg mixed up really well, get that evenly distributed. Okay, it is ready to go in the oven. On top of this, we're going to add a chocolate sauce. That is going to be another recipe that you're going to want to keep for a long time and become a family tradition. So watch my next video, which is about how to make a healthy chocolate sauce, and you'll see me put both of these together. But right now, I'm going to pop this in the oven. Until next time, be sure to subscribe to these videos because you never know what I'm going to teach next. And I'm all about showing you as much as far as antioxidants, anti-inflammatory, and good taste. That's like a trifecta of goodness. And if you've never tried currants before, I suggest you check them out at the grocery store. Plus, I'll put a link to them down below in case you want to just check them out there. Till next time, I'm Annette Reeder, the Biblical Nutritionist. I'm on mission to keep you on mission and to help your food taste good.